We're back inside in Austin, and it finally worked right this time. I don't know what I did different, but let's go close them up. Here a little bit late, later than usual. That's okay. Alright, let's get moving. The doors were open when I drove by. You know, they never have anybody standing outside. One time recently, and they literally turned right back around. I don't think they're body routing here at all. I think they're going elsewhere. They've been seen as far north as Leander, which also means they're probably going east and west and south too. Who knows where they could be. Man, it'd be nice if we could find that out. It's later than usual, so... Oh! There's somebody coming out. Yeah, I believe the day shift should be leaving and night shift should be coming in. I hope I didn't miss it. I was trying to get here at 6. Everything went wrong that possibly could. But I came anyway. I said I'm going no matter what time. Okay. Boy, he's brave. Leave his e-bike just sitting there. Not tied to anything. Man, that is totally brave. Unless he's got some sort of turn-off thing. My motorcycle had a front tire lock. So even if you could get it started, you weren't only going in a circle. So, I don't know how many people we're going to get. Oh, look, he's going in to let them know I'm coming. They've already got their door closed. We'll probably come here late. It's okay. We'll stick around anyway. Hey, Susan. Hey, Indigo. Yeah, I'm later than usual. Way late. So, now, I know they close in the evening. I don't know if somebody else has been here or what, but I'm going to park right in front of the door. So, and I'm not getting the chair out today. I'm shaking the camera. Hang on. There we go. Hi, Bubby. Alrighty. Here we are in front of the door. Alright, who we got here? Hey, Lori and Susan. Hi. Indigo. Fuzzy's here. Hi, Fuzzy Pink. SPTVFoundation.org. Give them a call. And yours not the only down stats. Well, I've been hitting them with the down stats a lot. A lot. Alright, at least let me get one of my frozen bottles of water out. Hang tight. This bottle. Alrighty. I'm not setting up much stuff today. So the blinds are down. Now, I saw them close the door, so it's probably because they close soon. I was hoping to get here as the night shift is coming in and everything that could go wrong went wrong. Alrighty. Indigo, who got you into the church? Huh. Good question. I'm gonna ask. Next public it goes by. Or even staff. I'll ask him. Wow. It was a long walk, guys. A long walk. Whew. Sorry I'm breathing so hard. So I did bring my magnets, I think. Let me check my bag. Hi all. So, let's see if I've got my frozen bottle alcohol. They were in this bag last time. Please. Are you kidding me? Doggone it. I cleaned out this bag. Oh well. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I got my good shirt on. It's my favorite shirt for me. Oh, let me cover the mic. So loud. Alrighty. I know it's a weird time of day. Everybody's probably having dinner, getting done with dinner, so I'm okay if there's only a couple. I made it. That's all that matters. Oh crap, the wind's gonna get my sign. Hang on. I'm gonna have to go through all my bags. I cleaned out last week I spilled coffee all in that bag, all over everything in the bag. I had to wash the bag. I had to pull everything out. I had to wipe off the fans. I still have to take them apart. And I took everything out, and I took out my magnets. Too bad. Let's see. We'll turn this way a little bit. I wish I could make this not quite as close, but I'm standing closer than I normally do. Hey, Cricket. I honestly didn't think I'd get anybody this late on a weekday. I wanted to be here by 5:30, but ooh, things didn't work out well. But that's okay. Indigo gave me a good question I'm going to ask nicely to people. Because this is evening. Thank you. This is evening time, right? And they have the night org. Oh, look at the fur baby there. Isn't he cute? You know what? I'm going to take my hat off. It's cooler without it. I brought all my junk, but this late, look how much it's shaded from the building. It's literally shaded all the way across the street by now. So it's so much cooler coming this late, but I don't think I'm gonna get as many people. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Cricket. I appreciate that. Well, I was listening to Nora on the way here. Her short video, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, and she said don't stop protesting, because I almost talked myself out of coming because I was running so late. I'm like, you know what, it doesn't matter when I go as long as I go, because I know they have people coming in and out. They have night courses for public, right, at this org? So are you stalking each other in the chats? I do that a lot. I was doing something with my husband all day, so I wasn't on YouTube at all today. So if I miss anything... Oh, and then, so I watched Nora's chat. That doesn't take the whole time I drive, because it's only 37 minutes. Although I did rewind a lot, because when I get distracted on the road, I don't hear some things, so I have to rewind. And so I watched Nora's video, then I started Natalie's show from today. I got to... Oh, what was she about to... I don't know. I think I got about halfway. But Nora, did you all watch her? It's a 37-minute video. Gosh, I forget what it was called. Anyway, she's talking about how everybody goes after her all the time. And how they tried to privacy strike one of her videos, and everything she said, if you haven't seen it, watch it. Every single thing she said in that video is what us Neverends saw early on, like a while ago. I saw there were some things before even SPTV got off the ground. My husband, when I told him about he doesn't watch as much as me, so I just kind of keep him up to date. Anything, any kind of issues, especially like people that like to attack the protesters or the ex-survivors who have channels and things like that. She was talking about, you know, Mike Rinder, Chris Shelton, Tony Ortega, and then some other things, and how they're not doing any work against Scientology anymore. They're spending all their time on Reddit and Twitter and Discord and on their channels just going after all the survivors and stuff and the protesters. If that isn't working for Scientology, I don't know what is. Because besides literally being in it. So, you know, I was telling my husband about it yesterday, and before I even watched Nora's stream, he said, you know, back when Aaron and Mike and Mark and, you know, Claire, when they figured out how to live stream at the same time and they started going on together, my husband is really good about, I trust him in just about any decision we make. Because when he gets a black cloud feeling, he calls it, then we don't do it. Buying a car, doing whatever, from anything big like that to anything small. And he said that he did not like Mike off the bat and Mark, and the way that all they ever did was joke around and tell stories. And I said, well, you know, that was kind of okay. We were getting an idea of, you know, things that go on in Scientology, and not, you know, it's, looking back on it, it's a little bit funny. But he just said that guy, he said, that guy with the beard, I go, that's Mike Rinder. He's like, he never felt right. I saw Nora, I don't like hearing she's getting such a hard time. She was the first SBTV I started following. Yeah. But what I like about Nora, because there are other people that talk, I'm not going to say who, but they kind of try to stay away from the thinking people are not working for the best interests of the ex-member community. And she's going all in on, you guys, yeah, you did something 15 years ago, what have you done lately? And all you're doing is working against SPTV and not doing anything against Scientology. And I agreed with every word she said. She's the one that'll come right out and say it. That, you know, they need to be out there doing what they initially started doing. And, you know, they were the first ex-members to speak out. Why aren't they anymore? Why are all they doing is spending their days going after ex-members, survivors of a cult, who have trauma and are trying to live their lives as best they can, or the protesters that are out here on our own time because we're passionate about it, and they got nothing good to say. I mean, ever since the protesting jumped off, every single one of those people have done nothing but bash the protesters. You really think if throwing some of us in jail, or having a homeless guy come after me and throw my stuff down and try to get violent with me, and we're all still here, do you really think talking shit about us online is going to change anything? You really think that's going to make us not come anymore? I'm riled up, I guess. I didn't realize it. Because she says what us never-ins saw from the outside looking in, because we see differently through different eyes. We saw early on things weren't right. Before any of the big stuff happened, I think they don't want Scientology closed, just certain ones go to jail. Well, then there's stuff they can do to make them go to jail. Yeah, they hope we'll run away. And honestly, you know, they've gotten a couple people to stop. But, hey, Helen. Awesome. Thank you. I'm just talking about Nora's, I don't know if it was her very last stream, but it was the last day or so. Because I watch things on the way, I listen to things on the way here, because I have a long drive. And she was talking about how these ex-members are out there doing nothing but talking shit and bashing other survivors and protesters, trying to help these people get out, trying to let them know the deal, trying to educate people on the street, and they got nothing good to say about the protesters. Nothing. And you know what? They can go burning you know what for all I care. Like she said, so they wrote a book, so they produced a show, so they did that. What are they doing now? What are they doing now in 2024? What are they doing now in 2024 to go after the cult? Besides being on Reddit and Discord and their channels and whatever they're on, Twitter, just doing nothing but talking crap about other ex-members all day long. Like Nora said, they don't have anything better to do than sit and do that all day long and try to go after people's videos. They went after her video. It's not going to work. A privacy strike, if you haven't seen it, because she showed their YouTube channel on YouTube. Man, my makeup looks weird. I'll have to look at that later. That looks weird. The color's not right. So, sorry, I get distracted. Hi. Hey, who got you guys into Scientology? Was it a family member or a friend? I'm curious. These sustained protests have all made a big difference. They have closed their retail windows the moment a protester arrives. Bad for morale and money, I think. Oh, thanks, Cricket. Susan, I feel there is some protester out there. SPTVFoundation.org. They're ex-members like yourself. Give them a call. Okay, we got a lot of people coming in right now. So let me turn that around. Let me finish your thing. I feel there is some protester out there that we were hired by Scientology or the aftermath to cause all the drama to break everyone apart. It is not beyond the realm of comprehension. You got any questions?
No, we all know it's nice to the end call. Like, it's for rich people get richer.
Yeah, but what I'm here for, what a lot of people don't know, is the child abuse that goes on. Have you seen the South Park?
I've heard of it.
Okay, it's completely and utterly true. And what it is there's rampant child abuse. That's what brought me here. I drive 75 miles one way to get here to do this because these people in here, most of them are second and third generation. They didn't join off the street. So they've been indoctrinated their whole lives. There's two foundations to help them get out. Well, because of their beliefs, they don't have a deity. They believe in the tech.
Yeah.
Well, the story that a lot of these people don't even know, because you have to get paid to get to the confidential level to find out about Xenu and the Galactic Federation.
Yeah, and all that.
Right. So they believe they live multiple lives. When they die, their body, they just drop the body and go into a new baby body. So they treat these kids like adults. As early as 8 years old, they're working because they believe their last life they could have been an 80-year-old man, and they've lived all these lives.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. The whole place is messed up.
It is.
It's just
The ex-members are like, there really is nothing redeeming about anything they teach. Because if they weren't abusing their members, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. No.
I don't care what other churches think or do. That's what brings all of. There's now 200 channels at least now. It's called SPTV. Of YouTube channels are all working to anti-Scientology. A lot of them are survivors of the cult that got out, but a lot of them are like me, what a never end, and we're doing this all over the world, protesting and showing that nobody's going in. They don't have any. They're telling them they have 30 million members, yet you only see 10 people they go in.
Yeah, no, that reminds me of the congregation.
But they all think, they'll tell them, you're the only one that's not getting any stats. You're the only one not getting anybody in here, when all the orgs are dead.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do with our camera.
Good luck, man.
You have a good day. Alright, what did I miss? Oh, Susan, honey, I thought that a long time ago, but some hinky stuff was going on. Even before the, big protesting going on. Because the problem is, and this is what Nora has also highlighted, that there are certain people that got out that didn't get out because they stopped believing in Scientology, or they got out because they didn't get treated right, or they didn't like David Miscavige. They didn't get out because they didn't like Scientology. So that's a problem right there. If the only reason you got out is because you were just mistreated, but you still believe in it, there's an issue there. Hey, Anna Banana. Oh, I like that name. Alright, there's my second bottle of water down. Woo. Oh, let's see. Let's grab another one. Oh, cricket. I'm sure Sciento has people stirring the pot amongst us. Happens in elections. It's cheap and easy, unfortunately. For the record, I don't mean I don't either. Cricket, I wouldn't be, would be the last person to point fingers, for that kind of thing. But, that's why I agree with a lot of the creators that are saying, let's just not give it oxygen anymore.
Don't be like, for that.
Because
it could just be conversation with New Yorkers.
Wow.
Don't
I can't think. Give me a second. Okay. What was I saying? Oh. I would be shocked if there were not. Because it's their MO. And I don't think all of them would be as blatant as some are. I think they would be more insidious and more quiet and more just poking here and there. Especially, well, it just depends. If they're OSA trained, they should know better. SPTVfoundation.org. Give them a call. I'm not having time to ask them who got them in. I love that door. It went from being cracked to trying to eat them, and it takes them forever to get inside. You can't make up their minds. But yeah. I mean, they had one guy, we don't know if it was truthful or not, when after he had attacked somebody, they said, well, what did Scientology pay you to do what you did? He said a Big Mac. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that good. And like I said, you might go for the most blatant person out there when it might be somebody that you would least suspect. And I don't care. We all knew that coming out here. We all knew coming out here being live like this that we were putting ourselves out there. So most of us, after watching what they did in LA, we knew what we were getting into. So I haven't seen the guy. It's been over 30 days, I think, because the pizza guy down the street said sometimes when they get in trouble, they go to the mental health facility, and you don't see. And he says after 30 days, you'll see an influx of the neighborhood. People come back. Hi, Hell Gear. Yeah, I'm jumping off of what Nora said in her latest stream. talking about how these bigwig ex-Scientologists think that they're gatekeeping the movement, yet all they do all day long is talk crap about other ex-members and creators. Indigo. I spoke to several people when I went to Chicago, or I may go back in and see if I can talk to them again. Learn some people's names. Cool. Yeah. I hope my phone... Hold on, I'm checking my screen. Ooh, that's hot. I am looking at one of those phone coolers. I just gotta make sure it's not gonna cover Susan. I don't think they thought protesters would get too far. Then Good appeared and all these new protesters scream of war. Yeah. They've never dealt like this before. Nora was saying it in her live that they've never seen an extended protest every single day like this. And they don't know what to do about it. So,
Oh yeah.
thank you. Oh, you guys can't see me in the glass. I like to be where you can at least see me a little bit. My sign just fell. So I'm down to my backup cane again. Let's see, Indigo. People gain support because they told their stories. That gained traction when the survivors became real flesh and blood people. Exactly. You know, I've never, because of how it came in on my feed on YouTube, and I wasn't a big YouTube watcher until like 2022. And I never watched the Going Clear. I've never watched the Aftermath show. I came in all my information is from actual survivors that have told their stories. And yeah, it made the social media, I mean, you hear things, you watch before social media, before, you know, YouTube, and when people could go on like we are, you know, you watched the Going Clear, you could read some books of people who got out, but I don't think it was the same as what it is now. Like you said, we're seeing them live many times, telling their stories, and it really hits home as far as it hits the heart that way, you know, a little bit differently. Oh my gosh. You'll have to tell me where, because I'm considering going guerrilla style again and trying to find an area to go. You'll have to tell me where. Text me where it was. My next live, I might go travel. Because, you know, if they're hitting Cedar Park and Leander, they've got to be hitting north, south, or east, west, and south. I mean, this place is so spread out. But yeah, I think I probably wouldn't have done this off of reading a book or watching a show. Because even today, I was like, you know, it was getting so late, and I knew I was going to be so late, and I almost talked myself out of it, but I didn't. And then I watched her, well, no, I watched part of her stream at home. I did start, I was eating something, trying to get out of the house and eating. And she said, protesting, don't stop. Don't stop. Because it is doing something. It is helping. It is doing something they're not used to. It's getting to people. It's getting the word out. It's so many people walk by me that know Scientology is full of crap, but that probably don't know what to do about it. I need to start, you know what? I need to start trying to get the people that walk by that say, hey, you know, great job. I should have a comprehensive list of channels, or not channels. I should be handed out more literature, or having them take a picture. I said, hey man, if you want to support us, you know, go to sbtv.space and find some channels and give them some support. That's what I need. I'm getting some things together to put up flyers. I don't vlog when I go or go live, but I try to do my part. Hey, anything will do, Indigo. Anything. Literally anything will help. Just being in this community and supporting channels and engaging, that means so much. Oh, good morning, Marco. What time is it for you? I'm here later than usual. At least on a weekday. Thanks, Unstipeable. Yes, it is. When was the last large group protest, like a special event where the public shows up? Some people who would not protest regularly but might turn up for that. Honestly, just since Anonymous, they're trying to get one together in like Australia. When they opened here, when they opened Chicago was huge. But yeah, you're right. We need to do that. Especially like maybe on Elron's birthday, we should have planned something better. We should, you know, people are traveling and trying to do group things. So, of course, the occupation. But really, the last time they had a couple hundred people was when they were doing Anonymous. And they were doing that once a month. And a couple hundred people would show up. And they got all kinds of people to come because it was planned well in advance. So, yeah, we need to do something like that. We need to maybe plan something. Oh, wow, Marco. You're a night owl like me, huh? But, yeah, Cricket. The problem with Austin is it's so far from everything else. When they do something like that, say, up north, people come from a lot of different places because it's an easier drive. There's more cities up there closer together. I mean, dang, I'm 3 hours from every other city. Whew, man, I am dripping. It is freaking hot. So, I was just talking about what Nora was saying. Got me riled up on the way here about all these, what you would consider, I don't, but they used to, the OGs of the anti-Scientology movement, you know, all the execs that got out and people back in the day that really spoke out about it. But now, they're not doing anything but going after other survivors and protesters so they can kiss my patootie. I think it would be cool if we could plan a protest across the U.S., foreign offices on Elron's birthday. Not necessarily that we all meet up in one place. Oh yeah, that would be fun. I'm about 90 minutes from Boston. It's a good city for activism. Yeah, it takes me about 90 minutes to get here. Sometimes longer depending on traffic. But I am going to make it up to Dallas because my son's in school up there. And he's not that far, really, from the org up there. So, I was supposed to go to the last group event. So, yeah. I am trying to get my husband. We've got to get it fixed from the first. We have a travel trailer, but it's too heavy and too big for me to tow by myself. It scares me. So, I'm thinking of trying to get it traded in on a Class C motorhome that I can drive. And then I'm seriously thinking about going on a trip to all the orgs and getting a couple other people to come with. Because usually there's 3 places to sleep. The overhead bed, the dinette, and then the bed. So that would help me with like gas and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it might take a lot of planning so people can mod for each other. It would take some planning, but it's worth it. It's kind of no different though than when we did the openings. I mean, we just kind of announced it and so many people showed up that I did not expect. I think in the fall it would be a good time. Yeah. Yeah, because I could go, we could shoot up north and start somewhere and then go, yeah, let me turn around. So I could go north and hit like Chicago and then go west to like Minneapolis, Kansas City, Denver, probably go across to maybe Sacramento, then ooh, 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 Charlie horse. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, that was weird. Oh my god. I've never had a Charlie horse in my lower back. That was weird. Anyway, I've done that trip. We used to live in Monterey, near Monterey, and we went south. In 16 days, we went south and hit Tucson and met family, went to New Orleans and met family, went up to Ohio and stayed with family. Then we took Highway 80 all the way back across and came through Donner's Pass, I think it's called, Sacramento, then to San Francisco, and then down. Let's see. That would be fun. Oh, thanks, good vibes. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Hey, Rika. Yep. Oh, wrong side. This is my third bottle of water. And it was totally frozen. Now I've only had it out for about 30 minutes, and it's already melted. So yeah, I get plenty of hydration. Water can cramp if you stand in the same spot too much. That's what just happened. And it's the area where my battery pack is, and it kind of happened. I'll show you. The sign is literally right behind me. I can't move, but my battery pack is right in here, and it probably went right over it because they had to cut the muscle to put it in there. So that's probably what it is. But yeah, I'm standing on purpose because I noticed sitting the last little while, my back was losing its strength, kind of. So now that the humidity level is down, I'm not breathing as hard, and I'm making myself stand. So where were we? But yeah, I bring a cooler with 2 half frozen bottles to pour water in. 1 or 2 frozen, I can't remember. 1 frozen, and let's see, 2 half, 1 full, that's 3. Coffee, that's 4, and then 2 regular bottles, that's 5. And then I have this is what I drink in the car on the way here. So 6. I don't drink them all because of the ones that are ice. So I have plenty. That's not, I've been here for 30 years and all I drink is water. I literally drink over a gallon of water at each, just being at home in the AC. It's just, I don't drink anything else anymore. So I'm good. Oh God, I've been here 30 years. I want to go north. I miss the winter. Although I didn't take my potassium the last couple days. Yeah. I got Charlie horses in my feet a couple times. Hi. Oh, I like your shirt. He left with pamphlets. Like he was investigating. Matter of fact, I drank all that. So now I have my half bottle, regular bottle. I'm pouring one into the other one. What are we? Unstoppable. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Oh, you are. Well, thank you for being here, Unstoppable. Yeah. Anything you want to know that you didn't learn? I hope you didn't give me real information. Because they will never leave you alone. You see that they went in. They know. See what I mean? People know. A lot of people know. But yeah. Well, like I was even saying today, I was kind of losing some steam. It was just getting later and later and later. And I'm like, well, it's okay. I wanted to be here like 5:30 for people coming in, going out, you know, different shifts. They kept getting later and later. And then I was watching Nora, and she was saying that keep protesting. Don't stop. It's working. And I forced myself to come here. I don't care. Because at least the people that are in there right now know I'm here, know I'm still committed. It's one of the reasons I hate missing a long stretch, because I want them to know that we're committed, not just David Miscavige. I want them to know inside that why are they coming here all the time? Why are they so committed? What's going on out here? Hi, Scooter Mom. Yeah, I was watching you before I got on the road. Did I get everybody's comments? Yes. Okay. But yeah, because my cooler's so small, I have freeze bottles, which help be ice and water. I know. I saw you guys too with the puppies. And I forget you were with somebody, and they were saying something about, you know, nobody's going in and out of there. And I said, I don't know if you saw that comment, I said, even if all you get is people driving by seeing your signs, it's a win. I don't get that here because I'm so far off the street. They can't see me. And when everybody's parked here during the day, so you have the sidewalk's big, then you have the bike lane, then you have the parking lane, and then you have traffic, and they can't see me. I'm still working on my tall sign, sort of. Not really. My husband's been doing other things on his weekends. I'm trying to get that thing done, so they can see it over the cars. I want all these people to, because they stop, see, they stop at the light right here. See? And if I had a taller, right now there's no cars, but if I had a taller sign, you know what? I'll get my sign out. Anyway, if I had a taller sign, more people than just foot traffic would see me. And we had a lot of good conversations with people passing by. Yeah, those are my most fun. Educating, especially the young people here that they want. Most of them may not know details, but they know Scientology bad. They at least know that. Let's see, what is today? Wednesday? I'm going to try to be here at graduation again because, man, I got to talk to so many people. And it's better when I come later because it's cooler. But yeah, it's because my big tall sign, I'm going to have a honk thing on it. Hopefully they can see. And I'm going to sit it as close to back there as I can. Oh, my head's hot. Ooh, sorry. My hair needs colored. Now, that's not gray, by the way. My natural color is gray. And my makeup looks orange. Man, it's weird. I look orange, don't I? You know what? It might be the light, because it's later in the day. I'm using, like, my backup foundation. I ran out of my other one. No, I'm looking at them online, though, Scooter Mom. I've been looking at them. Those things are awesome. I think I found a good one for, like, $24. $23. I'm trying to I haven't gone in and looked at the measurements and everything, but they're cool. They're a fan. That would be so good because it could go right over that screen on my phone that gets hot. That, or I'm going to get a third line because my phone still gets hot when I hotspot and I have to lay it in the cooler. So, thinking about, and I'll probably get the Samsung S24 Ultra. It's probably the one I'm going to get. But I'm still going to get the phone cooler. Because even in the car, I need it. Because I'm watching video or listening to video YouTube on the way here. And I have maps up. And I have it plugged in so it won't die. And it gets hot in there too. But anyway, back to protesting. If you guys haven't watched Nora's recent show, it was 37 minutes long. I can't remember the title. Where she was talking about how all of these I don't know what to really call them. The initial ex-members that talked out against Scientology or wrote a book or did a documentary or did a TV show, seems that all they're doing nowadays is sitting around all day on Reddit and Discord and their channels talking crap about all the other ex-members and the protesters. You know, I haven't heard any of them say one good thing about the protesting. Why? That to me doesn't make any sense. Any sense at all. Except if you don't go as far as say, well, they're working for Scientology, then it has to be personal and they're just ticked off that they're not in control anymore. That they're not gatekeeping, like I think Nora used that word, gatekeeping the ex-member community anymore. They're not in charge. They're not shaping the narrative. And if you're not speaking out against Scientology, if all you're doing is speaking out against other people speaking out, then you're doing Scientology's work for them. And to me, you're dead to me. If that's all you're doing. If you're not doing anything for this community positive, and if you think you can sit behind a board on a foundation and say, well, I'm doing something, all you do is go online and vote yay or nay. We need the help of Anonymous again. Maybe. That sounds like a good idea. I don't know. Mark Bunker was involved in that. No, not Jenna Miscavige. We know who we mean. Because she's out here talking. No. She's out here. She's got a channel. She's not bashing ex-members. What is Jenna doing? Positive stuff. She's speaking out. She's talking about, you know, how things were in Scientology, how it was, what it was like. You know, she's doing something. She's not just sitting behind her keyboard talking crap about everybody. And, you know, it doesn't even hurt my feelings. I'm like Nora. I'm like, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't even really make me mad. Except that they could be doing something and they're not. So, yeah. No, not anybody right now that has a YouTube channel or whatever they're doing. If they're talking out, speaking out against Scientology and not bashing other members or the protesters, then they're fine. They're doing what needs to be done. However they want to do it. I don't care if she's doing it through baking recipes. She's still getting people to her channel that will look at her story. Just like, you know, I'm doing some different things just for fun. Like the late night stream. We kind of didn't really talk about Scientology. But, you know, that was just because I get bored and my husband's at work at night and I don't have anything else to do. We end up talking about Scientology, great. But, oh, hey, Twyla. I just read the comment. Hey, Nebulous. But yeah, I got fired up. Sometimes I do. Listening, because Nora is one that won't back off of being plain spoken about it and being like, look, y'all aren't the gatekeepers anymore, and you're not doing anything positive for this movement. You're not speaking out. You're not, just, you know what I mean. And I said this early on, that, okay, yeah, they wrote a book. Yeah, they did a show. Whatever. How long ago was that? I felt the same way. So everything she said, go to that. I may put the link in. I say that and then I go home and forget. So I'm going to try to put the link to that video in the description, because she had a lot of good things to say that needed to be said. Cricket. Jen has gotten so skilled at making videos. I love the sound of her voice, yes, and how she explains some of the unusual things about Scientology. Yeah, and you know, she was in there, you know, as a family member, and she was treated worse. She didn't get nothing for being a family member. Nebulous. They come for us. They say we breach internet safety laws, yet I will say Scientology is called come and get me. Yep. I don't have nothing to lose right now. They have no idea what they will mess with. Y'all, OSA, y'all better not mess with me. I am an old lady that has done the right thing for 55 years because I was either in the military as early as 14 in ROTC, and I had to be good then or I would get kicked out if I messed up at school. Then I was in the Army Reserves. Then I was an Army wife. I couldn't make my husband look bad. I had, and my Army job was, I had to have a security clearance at 17 years old. Then my last job was, I had to have a security clearance. It was a civilian job on post. So now I'm an old lady with a lot of pent up, doing the right thing and keeping things in. I've got an incurable disease. I've got no little kids at home. I don't have a job. I don't have an income. Come for me. What's 3 days in jail gonna be? Oh, and by the way, I need to show y'all something. So I just got my card in the mail. And I think every protester should look at this. Attorneys on retainer. Now, this is for self-defense, okay? This is if you have to defend yourself against an attack or someone else and you get charged and put in jail. We pay us a little bit a month and we have an attorney on retainer. And if we need an attorney that's not self-defense, we can still get one through them at a discounted price. I think, don't quote me, he told me there's an initial fee when you start, and then it's $25 per person per month. So if it's just you, now my husband, because he's in security and armed, he had something else that he found out wasn't a good program. So that's why we did this. So everybody needs, it's giving desperate. Oh no, Nora, that's what it's called. Thank you. But yeah, I got nothing to lose. I came out here knowing that. I carry 3 days of my meds with me. I was carrying a jacket because Nance Drew said it was really cold in there, but I need to wash my sweat jackets, and I was keeping it in here just in case. So now I'm covered. Now I have an attorney on retainer. Sorry. But yeah. So all the orgs are down stat right now. We have cameras on all of them. You can go see for yourself. We're not lying. YouTube. There's about over 100 people doing what I'm doing all over the world. You can look by city. Let's see. Boston, Columbus, Chicago, Denver, Minnesota, Kansas City, Portland, Sacramento, San Francisco, LA. They shut down. They shut down the Hollywood Boulevard Test Center just like we shut you down. They don't even bother to open the doors. And then the other orgs there in the LA area, Dallas, Paris, England. Help me out, guys. Who am I missing? If you get put in jail, I will go there and read Dianetics to them until they kick you out. Hey, if I'm in there on a Sunday, take over my show. Scientology, despite all the scientific research and evidential proof, still somehow believe that they are born more equal than others. Toronto, oh yeah, Canada, Australia, yep. Yeah, you're never going to make any money in there. It all goes to David. All the money goes to David Miscavige because he's got all those ideal org buildings sitting, getting decrepit and condemned. Connecticut is charging them property taxes because they let the building go for 18 years. They got to fix it or pay. Copenhagen, we got people at all those places showing how nobody's going in and out. Matter of fact, you guys have more traffic than any of them that I've seen. So if they're telling you that you're downstat, oh my goodness, could you imagine what's going on with the other ones? The lights are still on, so I know they're in there. Isn't this night class time? London, we've got people in London. They got kicked out of the Olympics in France. Scientology got kicked out of the Olympics in France because other countries don't put up with it. They know what's going on there. They know it's human trafficking. They know that they house you in deplorable conditions. They know they don't pay you or feed you right. They know they don't give you medical. And other countries won't put up with it. And sooner or later, the United States is going to look at the other countries and what they're doing, and they're going to follow suit. We might be last, but other countries are shutting down Scientology. Or they're investigating them right now. They should never take anybody's passports. Paris. Yep, we've got people in Paris. We would have people in Houston, but it's a mission and it's dead. And it's in a horrible neighborhood. If we went down there, we'd probably get stabbed. Oh, even Flag. Flag. Oh my goodness. That place is a ghost town. They're downstat as well. Because we're out here with our signs and people are investigating and finding out they don't want anything to do with a supposed church that abuses children. Children being auditors or in auditor training, that's considered child abuse outside. The things that you make them listen to or say to adults is child abuse. If you went through it, it's child abuse. You know it was traumatic. You remember. You didn't like it. Nobody's ever come out of auditor training and said, oh my God, that was so cool. If they did, they were lying. I'm an example of having been recruited in Costa Rica. Yeah, I got somebody on here right now who escaped, who was recruited from Costa Rica. They go to these small countries that don't know what Scientology really is and promises all these great things in the United States, and they get crap. You know. Statistics released by the Department of Homeland Security estimates $150 million profit in human trafficking this year. So thanks y'all for everything you do to stop such horror. Oh my goodness. So Department of Homeland Security said just so far this year, human traffickers have made $150 million. I know Scientology's made more than that, because they're living off the interest of the $1 billion they have in Bahamas bank accounts. That's why no money ever comes down. When they do, oh, and David Miscavige squirreled the tech. LRH wrote policy that there should never be fundraising, that money should only come in through payment of church services. And you can't collect a freeloader debt in the real world, because that is either A, training for your job, or B, church services, and you can't collect a debt on either of those. So that's just a Scientology scare tactic. There are more members on our YouTube channels together than there's ever been Scientologists. Ask yourself this. If you had 30 million members, that's 210,000 members to every org. How in the world is your door not open and closing all day long? If you had 1 million members worldwide, that's 7,000 members per org. Why did you have to bring Sea Org to staff this place? Are you getting 7,000 people coming in for services? Are you getting 700? I hope they're thinking about that. Every org is down stat. Every org. I saw somebody moving around in there. So, they have what they call the foundation org, right, in the evening. And they're doing courses, right? So that means, this is why I'm being loud. So that means that's the course rooms right there, and the old windows. They didn't replace those. So that's why I'm loud, because I know they can hear me up there. Okie dokie. Thanks, Lori. Oh, can't mod? That's fine. I honestly don't have any trolls at all, unless I'm vertical. And even the last time I went vertical, I didn't have hardly any trouble at all. My chat's small enough, I can handle it. Just glad you're here. Thanks, Scooter. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Oh, for sure. They make billions on human trafficking. They should come out with their cans up. Oh my gosh, on Natalie's show, I did not know they had a left and right-handed e-meter. I appreciate it, Lori. I'm glad. Hey, I got double digits. I'm happy. That's pretty cool. I appreciate everybody being here. I wish I could get a parking space right out front. When I get here, there's usually nothing open. Hey, Grandma Squirrel. We feel all the ex-Scientos need to go out and protest along with the Neverends. Laura and Tori put their time in. Well, they're doing their part. You know, it's not for everybody. Remember, all of them are dealing with trauma and, you know, different things, and everybody handles it differently. So I'm not going to look down on any of the ex-members that aren't actively protesting. As long, if they're doing something, even if it's just talking on their channel, or even if it's just doing interviews. Some of them don't want to go public either. But even if they're maybe giving interviews or anything, I'm happy with that. But when you've got them going out of their way to just talk crap about other ex-members and protesters, and they're not doing anything positive or against Scientology, you got to ask, what are your priorities? And that's what I'm irritated about. Just shut up. Just go back into your hidey hole and shut up if you've got nothing good to say. What is the point of spending all this time just being on these chat rooms? Or I don't even understand how Reddit works. I've never been on the Discord. I'm in the chats here because it's a positive chat. But as soon as I heard Discord was a cesspool and stuff, I wanted nothing to do with it. I mean, what's the point? Are you helping? Are you continuing the work against Scientology? Why are you creating channels just to talk shit about other survivors? I mean, I know that us never-ends, they don't have to like us. I don't know them. That's fine. I don't care. But fellow survivors should at least get enough respect from you to leave them alone. And then if they're out there on their channels doing some work against Scientology and telling people like us, the never-ends, what's going on in there and getting the story out, the more and more and more we get it out, we're eventually, somebody high up is going to see it. Even an aide to a congressperson might see it, because there's so much, and they might be like, hey, you might want to look at this, you might want to maybe put this on your platform. There's a big movement going on. That crap talking was why I left Facebook. Yeah. Hey James Bond, glad you're here. My Facebook wasn't anything like that. It was just family. I never had the time or energy to be on it that much, and I just got really. So I mean, the problem is nobody picks up the phone anymore and says, hey, somebody had a baby, or so-and-so this, or so-and-so that. And so unless I go on there, I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's more. Sorry, guys. True, nebulous, because we are all someone's daughter or someone's son. Everyone is someone. That's why somebody should always help everybody. Exactly. Oh, thanks, Lori. So, yeah, what you just said. Twilight, did anybody else see Jerry Armstrong's video years ago calling out Michael? No, but I might go look that up. But yeah, Nebulous, I like your comment. And you know, I say this like a broken record. The reason I'm still here, the reason I'm still watching other channels and I want to be a part of this is because the 99% of the people that are on there for the right reasons. They're in the chat for the right reasons. And that's who I'm here for. This community, just to be here, just to be in the chat like you are right now, and if that's all you ever do. But to be here to support, you have to have an empathy for these people. You have to have a heart. You have to have your heart in the right place. So, you know, yeah, we've got a few haters. We don't care. Most of it, I really don't care for the most part. Neither, I'm like Nora. You can say whatever you want about me. I don't care. I really don't. Trolls don't bother me at all. Because I don't know them. And you're not going to say anything to me I probably don't already know if it's true. And if it's not true, I don't care. Twyla. Jerry Armstrong went through it and has stories to tell. Cool. Kids are the future, without whom there isn't one. Thanks for all you do. Yes, exactly. And even if we can't get, say, some of these people out, maybe what we can do is put enough of an idea in their head or some information in their head that maybe they won't put their kids in. Maybe they'll be like, you know, some of the other people that are still in, their kids aren't active. If that's all we can accomplish, I'd be good with that. Let's see what my battery is. Oh, good. My battery's good because I'm not in the direct sunlight. I'm going to leave right before it gets dark, though. I may even stay live until I get close to my vehicle. Because I've never been out this late. Or at least, I was last Friday. But so, that was my 2 cents. I just, when something ticks me off, I have to say something about it.
Yeah, so you have black pants.
Not because of the drama at all. I just agree. I just wanted to get out there that I agreed with everything that Nora said. And just, we need to stay away from those people. That's all. I'm not wanting to start nothing. I want to ignore them as much as possible. That's what I want. Ugh, I'm getting water all over my face. Susan, what are you doing? I think I'll stay another 15 minutes, see what happens. Because people are still kind of straggling in and out. I don't think I can stay till... Don't they go till like 10? Oh. Got it, Susan. I understand. Twyla, Jerry Armstrong is alive and well and will only do interviews with people who have read his blogs and watched his videos. Fingers crossed a new protester will do their homework and get an interview. I'll go check it out. See what's going on over there. I just never heard his name before. I didn't know. That's what this community is here for, to let us all know about all these other people that maybe we didn't know about before. That's how I found everybody. Other channels said, hey, go check this person out. Hey, go check this person out. Well, now we got a list, but before we didn't. So, I love that list. I go through periodically and make sure I'm subbed to everybody and my notifications are turned on. I'm jamming to this guy. My husband called from out of town. Oh, no. No, I was just talking about trolls in general. Somebody said they couldn't mod, and I was like, I don't really get trolls, and I don't really care. Unless they're being disgusting to you guys, doesn't bother me. They can't hurt my feelings. Hi, Ben. How you doing? Yeah, I was looking at my foundation. I look orange. It's a go white. I gotta order my new stuff. Wendy! What's up? Thanks, Wendy. You too. Yeah, I liked what Nora was saying in her video where she said, you know, there are days, you know, that you're like, oh, it might be too. Because this week, it's going to be 100 plus, and that's without the heat index. So it's going to be in the 110 to 113 range. That's one reason I came late. But I try not to let myself do that. I try to remember that we have to be consistent, that it is working, that they are getting people out. And I wish we could know, but I know we can't. I know it has to be private. But they said it's working. So the fact is, as long as they can see us out here all the time and not stopping, it's gonna sit in their brain. You know, why is this person out here all the time? Do they really have 200 channels? Are they really in all the major cities? Are all the orgs down stat besides ours? I'm hoping that stuff sticks in their brain. Camera also does strange things with the white bounce. Yeah, I know. Damn right it's working. Hydrate, hats, cover your skin. Yeah. Luckily, this building is so tall and the way it's situated, after 2:30, this whole sidewalk is in shade. Plus, we have trees. So I'm always in the shade, but I am going to purchase a reflective umbrella so that I can go sit on the corner where there's no shade and watch both their doors, because we know they're sneaking in on the side. You know what? I should go over there. You know what? I think I might. Let's go over there. I'm not seeing much going on right here. Let's go over to the other door. I know they're sneaking in and out over there. Because if they're coming in for services or whatever, let's go over there. It's not sunny. I can do that. Usually the sun is blazing down over here. Okay, I'm carrying a tripod, so it'll be crooked. Sorry. I don't want it to bang on the sidewalk. Here we are. Yeah, we only get the people that can't go up the stairs come in the front mostly. And the people that don't know. And I don't think they do it all the time. I don't know. But if they're coming from the parking lot, they come right around here anyway. They got to come right by me. We'll do this for the last little bit of my live stream. Alright, we'll stand right here. Alrighty. Here we go. Man, it's breezy over here too. The wind was being blocked by the building. Feels good. Alright. I know. I need to get with, oh hell no, it's my fault because I just up and come and forget to call her. I go right by her town. It's not that far out of the way. And so what she mentioned the other night is we need to schedule ahead of time instead of me just trying to remember to pick her up. When school starts again, which is any time now, I will be less worried because you see back here is where like all the parking is back here. When school's in session, there's never less than 5 people around me no matter where I go, no matter what time. And more than that out front when school's in. It's just been this during the summer. But yeah, I've got the hat. I bought a small cooler. I bring like frozen bottles of water and regular bottles of water. Nice in Chicago. The imprint is all glass and reflects the sun on us. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, there's that Charlie horse again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ow. I need to take my potassium when I get home. Because at the end of the day, there's no greater power on earth than an idea whose time has come. French poet. Yep. We found out they sent out texts telling everyone to come in the back door today because we were out front. Yeah, they do have a back door in the alley. We have fires around us. Edmonton's filled with smoke right now. Oh, wildfires? Oh, no. Oh, we've had those before, and it was... Thanks. Oh, he was all in on anti-Scientology. If you didn't hear him, he's like, I really like your sign. I go, thanks. He goes, I'm serious. Good. Right on. But, oh, my chat's not moving. Ew. Taste it and see it. Yeah. I've been in smoke before. It's not fun. Hey, Dusty, what's up? I'm here later than usual. It's nice, though. Yeah, I'm wondering if they're not even coming in this door, if they're actually going down the alley. That would be interesting. Oh, it's normal? Oh, okay. Still sucks. Alright, I'm back. Just getting some water. Power to the people. Yeah, the other thing, oh, you can't really see them right now. My husband and I were talking about it. Because I said this when we first started here. So this church, all the churches right around Scientology, all have pride flags. All of them. So they're kind of messed up right now. So there's literally right out their window, they've got pride flags on the church over here. And then around the corner, so down this way, if you go down to that street and go, there's a church right here on the corner, and go that way, there's more pride flags. We know they hate that. So, yeah. Not seeing much traffic right now. Let's go to over by the alley. Let's see what they're doing. See if anything's going on back there. Next time I come this late, I think, no, because I have to bring my cooler. I was like, I was just going to bring my backpack or whatever. Let's see. No, nothing going on back there right now. We'll just peruse for a few minutes. Just to see. Because I'm not very mobile. Although I am, Hitzel told me they found another box of pamphlets in another donut shop up north. So I gotta go on, look, I don't know what I want to call it. What do you call that? Going on location. Why was Scooter Mom hidden? Was it hidden? I don't know. I didn't do anything. I can see. Oh. I don't know. Was that an accident? I think it was an accident. I looked, it was just the high. Yeah, I think that was an accident. She said, can I bring it back? hi to... Where'd it go? She just said hi, Dusty. I think that was an accident. I could have done it by accident maybe when I was scrolling. Sorry about that. Alright. Scooter Mom would never say anything to make me take her off. It would take a lot. It would take a lot. Alright, everybody. I'm going to start packing it up because not much is going on today. Hang on, y'all. I mean, how do I want to do this? Let me close up. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Because I don't want to walk back here by myself this late. It's not quite dark yet. So, hang on. I'll let you know when I'm done shaking. Shaking, shaking, shaking. Don't look. I don't have enough hands. I think what I'm gonna do is take it off of the tripod. Put the tripod away. And my stuff. See all this junk I bring? I look like I'm camping. And we're just gonna walk. So, did I tell you what happened to my new cane? Just got it recently. So, when I get to the truck, I unload. Okay. Are you there, Scooter Mom? Scooter Mom! Oh, I know, it's yucky. You there? Oh no, I hope not. It just said message was deleted. And it was before the message, power to the people. Let me go back. Alright, view deleted message. Unhide this user. Maybe she was hidden. Okay, try it now. Scooter Mom, you still there? Because it said unhide. So yeah, I think she got hidden somehow. Sorry. Alright, yeah. I was a Girl Scout leader. I'm prepared for everything. Are you back? There she is. I don't know how you got hidden. That was an accident. Sorry. I don't know how that stuff works anymore. But when I finally clicked on your name, it said unhide. So you were hidden somehow. I've fallen and I can't get up. You're funny. Sorry about that. Okay. See, I'll show you what, I'm sure you've seen this on other people's streams, but like all the parking is back here. Parking garage is down there. Parking on the street down here. So, hang on, he's not going. Okay. This big truck wants to get by me. I can't use my cane because I'm holding the phone. So anyway, I got that pretty new purple cane. And when I was loading up about last week, I think, I leaned it up against the truck. I unload, I put it in the truck. I don't think I put it in the truck. Home, and I was like, where's my cane? And I literally went back to where I was parked, like, it was the very next day. So that was last Friday, and Saturday I went and looked, it was gone. And I probably ran over it. It's a good chance I ran over it. So, I just ordered my new one today. It'll be here tomorrow. But I think I got it a little bit, $1 or $2 cheaper. It was only $15.99. That is awesome for a cane with a good foot on it. I like those feet so it can stand by itself. So, alright guys, I am near my car. Just in case they don't know my car yet, I'm not going to show it. So I'm going to leave you all now. Thank you all for being here. And sorry about that, Scooter Mom. And it looks like I missed you, Scooter Mom. Scandalous. Bye, Hellgear. I'll be careful. Good night, everybody. And I will see you, what is today? Wednesday? There's a really good chance I'll be here graduation Friday night. So we'll see how that goes. And bye, everybody.